This video it's an SNL skit, except it's actually not. As many of you know, there has been this Canadian trucker convoy, and it has been infected by, but also to some degree organized by, a radical extremist fringe. The big picture of what's going on in Canada, and we interviewed Lance from the Surfs on a live stream earlier this week about it. This is according to Lance, 90% of Canadian truckers are vaccinated. But there is, I guess, in theory, some of that 90%, but really mostly from the 10% that is unvaccinated. They want to end vaccine mandates. Now, a reasonable question would be, well, which mandates? Because there are provincial vaccine mandates in Canada, in many provinces, but also to truck to the United States, the U.S. requires proof of vaccination. Even if you get your province to say you don't need to be vaccinated, to do your trucking to the U.S., you'd still need to be vaccinated. Just one of the many questions here. And one of the things about it is that obviously not all the truckers who don't want the mandates are racist. Obviously. But some of the organizers have a history of white nationalism and racism. We heard from the Canadian Anti-Hate Network, who says, we are calling this a far-right convoy because from day one, the organizers themselves are part of the far right. They've been previously involved in far-right movements. They've made Islamophobic comments in the past, et cetera, et cetera. So this is, I mean, you can't script this any better. Jesse Waters, newly minted as the host of, I think maybe the 7 o'clock hour. Jesse Waters now has a show daily on Fox. He wanted to prove how not racist the truckers are. So he finds a Freedom Convoy trucker named Saba Vizi and brings him on to prove how not racist the truckers are. And the trucker says, I'm not racist. I have colored friends. Guys, it's beyond parody. Take a look at this. It sounds like an SNL skit.
It was only one guy, so we are not racist. I have all type of friends, color friends, Spanish, Chinese. They are great people. There is no racism here.
Guys, I don't know. If he has colored friends, how racist could he really be? It's beyond parody. Now, to be fair, he clearly speaks English as a second language. So the use of the word colored could be a language issue, but the optics are absurd. And that being said, even if the use of the word colored comes from English being a second language, the concept of I'm not racist because I have black friends at this point could not possibly be more cliche. So Jesse Waters looking to prove how not racist the truckers are and coming up with this bizarre appearance that could just as easily have been from Saturday Night Live or Mad TV. The truckers are still going. They're still going in Canada. They're honking horns and doing other things. And my expectation is that probably in the next week or so, it'll all start to wind down. I don't believe they are going to have any success in eliminating the vaccine mandates. That's my sense as of right now. If you expect them to have any achievements as far as that goes, let me know. I want to hear from you.